Hello everyone, welcome to Time Online Classes. Today we will discuss series model questions, number series or wrong number in the series. So with the help of some examples, we will discuss the concept of series. What value will come in the place of question mark in the following number series? Finding the next number in the series or finding the missing number in the series. Okay, now see the question number 1. 576, 784, 1024, 1296, 1600. Are these numbers or themselves following any specific pattern? Look at these numbers and tell me, are these numbers are following any specific pattern? I can see the pattern. 576 is 24 square. Clearly it is visible. And 784 is 28 square. 1024 is 32 square. 1296 is 36 square. 1600 is 40 square. So these numbers are perfect squares. Perfect squares of what? 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. What are these numbers? Multiples of 4. 4 7, 4 6, 4 7, 4 8, 4 9, 4 10. So what will be here? 4 5, which is nothing but 20 square. Or in another way also we can deal. 24, 28, difference of difference. In these numbers, how much it is? 4. 28, 32 difference is 4. 32, 36 difference is 4. 36, 40 difference is 4. So what will be previous number? Difference has to be 4. So 24, so this number will be 20. So 20 square will be 400. So like this we have to observe that are the number themselves following any specific pattern. If it is following the specific pattern, apply that logic. So choice 2. Move to the question number 2. 427 question mark 343 121 2197. Okay, look at these numbers, observe these numbers and tell me, are the number themselves follows any specific pattern? 427 343. Can you able to recognize these numbers? Any guesses? Yes, these numbers are squares and cubes. 4 is 2 square and 27 is 3 cube. 343 is 7 cube. 121 is 11 square. 2197 is 13 cube. 13 cube. Now look at this. First of all, the important thing is, you can observe here it is a square and here is a cube. Again cube here one is missing, one number is missing, and cube and square and cube. So what will be definitely missing? One square. Square of a number. Which number it is? Now look at the numbers given here. Numbers taken here. 2, 3, 7, 11, 13. What are these numbers? 2, 3, 7, 11, 13. Actually one number is missing between 3 and 7. So what are these numbers? Consecutive prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. All these comes under the pattern of what? Consecutive prime numbers. So what is the missing prime number? 5. So 5 square. 5 square will be 25. So classification of numbers are very, very important. So here square, cube, square, cube, square, cube is okay. But without knowing this classification, you cannot answer the given question. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. So consecutive prime numbers. So 5 square is 25. Choice 3. And recognition of numbers were very, very important. You need to observe the numbers. With the observation, you should try to identify what are those numbers. So choice 3. Next question. 92, 100, 85, 93, 78, 86, 71. Now look at these numbers. See, it won't take much time, 1 or 2 seconds. Are these numbers following any specific pattern like squares, cubes, prime numbers? No. Easily we can say. And in the prelims exams, they will give you only this kind of questions. Okay. With the observation, almost you can decide. I mean, the pattern you can decide whether it is increasing rapidly or slowly, or these numbers are squares or cubes. With the small observation you can decide. Okay. Now, These are numbers are not following any specific pattern. Now tell me here, are the given numbers increasing or decreasing? Look at here. 90 to 200 increasing, 100 to 85 decreasing, 85 to 93 increasing, 93 to 78 decreasing, 78 to 86 increasing, 86 to 71 decreasing. So increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing. So definitely next will be increasing. But here the important thing is what logic we need to apply, right? So is this increasing or decreasing happening gradually or rapidly? Gradually, because there is a small difference between the numbers. So increasing gradually and decreasing gradually. Increasing gradually, addition. Decreasing gradually, subtraction. Look at that pattern. So 92 to 100, it is increased by 8. 100 to 85, decreased by 15. 85 to 93, increased by 8. 93 to 78, decreased by 15. 78 to 86, again increased by 8. 86 to 71, decreased by 15. Look at this pattern. Plus 8, minus 15. Plus 8, minus 15. Plus 8, minus 15. So what will be the next number? We'll take it into consideration. Plus 8. Because plus 8 and minus 15 taken alternately. So plus 8. So 71 plus 8 will be equal to how much? 79. 79. So what is the required answer? 79. That is choice 4. Question number 4. 81, 110, 168, question mark, and 371, 516. Okay, look at these numbers. Is there a small jump or a big jump between the numbers? If it is a big jump, almost it will be like twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, that kind of pattern. Okay, generally. With the general observation, you can say that it is increasing slowly. These numbers are increasing slowly. It is nothing but increasing gradually. So increasing gradually, we are going to apply the difference logic. Now observe it. 81 and 110. 81 and 110. How much it is increased by? 29 plus 29. 100 and 168. How much it is increased by? Plus 58. Okay. Now here to here we need to find one number, and here to here also we need to find one number. 371, 516. What is the difference between these two numbers? Let us make it the round figure 500. So 371 to 500 is 129 and more 16. How much it will be? 145. 145. So here the difference is how much? 145 plus 145. So what are the missing two numbers? What are the missing these two numbers to get this number? Look at these numbers. 29, 58, 145. Can you observe any pattern? Can you observe any pattern? 29, 58, 145. Right. What are these numbers? Multiples of 29. 29 ones are 29. 29 twos are 58. 29 fives are 145. So what will be the missing these two numbers? Differences? 29 threes, 29 fours. Consecutive natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So 29 threes are, what is 29 threes are? 87. So 168 plus 87 will be our answer. What is 168 plus 87? 255. After this, again you need to cross check with these two numbers also. 255, 371. How much it is more? Let us make the round figure 300. So to get the 300, here to here it is required 45, and here to here it is 71 more. So 45 plus 71, which is how much? 116. 29 fours are exactly 116. 24 are 80 and 9 4s are 36, totally 116. Perfectly matching. 116. So what is the missing number? 255. And what is the logic given? Multiples of 29. 29 ones, 29 twos, 29 threes, 29 fours, and 29 fives. And what are all the questions here we are discussing? All these questions are original exam questions based on the memory, which are given in the recent exams in 2019 and 2020. We have considered all different logics and most important logics. There are so many questions are there, but we have picked up only important logics based on the memory. So choice 3. Question number 5. 51, 60, 85, question mark, 215, 336. Again, numbers are increasing slowly, right? It means one number to another number, there is a small jump. Numbers are increasing gradually. If it is increasing gradually, what is the logic that we are going to apply? A difference. We are going to apply the difference logic. So 51, 60, what is the difference? 9. 60 and 85, how much is the difference? 25. Okay. We don't know here. And from here to here also we don't know. Okay, fine. 215 and 316, how much is the difference? Here is a 85 and here is a 36. 121. 121. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. 9, 25, 121. Can you see any pattern? Can you recognize these numbers? Yes. What are these numbers? And 9 is 3 square. 25 is 5 square. 121 is 11 square. So we require 2 more numbers here. Okay. What could be that numbers? 3, 5, 11 is here. What are the missing ones? 7 and 9. Because classification of numbers, odd numbers. 3, 5, 2 gaps, 11 will be automatically leads to what? Odd number. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So here what is required? 7 square and 9 square. So here the difference will be 49 and here the difference will be 81. Let's cross check it. 80, 40, 120 plus 13, 133. Okay. Now 133 plus 81, 210 plus, I'm sorry, 85 plus 49, right? 134. 134 plus 81, 215. Perfectly matching. So what is the missing number? 134. So choice 2. Focus on the given numbers. Are the numbers themselves following any specific patterns? Or is it increasing gradually or increasing rapidly? Okay, increasing gradually, fine. But what is the difference numbers? Or the numbers which are given in the difference following any specific pattern? All these observations comes through the practice. That's why here we have taken up all different logics, so that you can apply when you see the new question. Question number 6. Now look at these numbers. 7, 15, 24, 88, 113, 329. All these numbers are increasing slowly or rapidly? Gradually or rapidly? When you look at this, here to here and here, it is increasing gradually. But whereas when it comes to here, it is increasing rapidly. Increasing gradually, increasing gradually, increasing gradually, increasing gradually. But here it is observation increasing rapidly. So let's see what kind of logic that we may apply. But first try to apply the difference. If it is not possible, then we'll go with the product. Okay. Now 7 and 15, how much is the difference? 8. 15 and 24, how much is the difference? 9. Okay. 7 and 15 difference is 8. 15, 24 difference is 9. 24, 88 difference is how much? 64. Okay. 88, 113 difference is how much? 25. 25. Okay, fine. 113, 329 difference is how much? 216. Now, let us try to recognize these numbers. What are these numbers? 8, 9, 64, 25, 216. See, if it is increasing rapidly, it will be visible clearly. Okay. Don't think much about how to recognize it is gradually or rapidly. That is will be clearly visible. When you go through the next questions, you will get the clear idea. Okay. So 8 is 2 cube. 9 is 3 square. 64 is 4 cube. 25 is 5 square. 216, which is 6 cube. Now look at this. 2 cube, 3 square. 4 cube, 5 square. 6 cube. So next will be definitely square. But square of which number? Now it comes to the classification. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive natural numbers. So after 6 will be 7. So 7 square is 49. So 329 plus 49, which will be how much? 378. You should be a bit fast in the calculations. Choice 2. So here what is the difference is? Difference is combination of squares and cubes, starting with 2. Starting with cube, square, cube, square, cube, square, and so on, and starting with the number 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive natural numbers. This can also be an odd number, this can also be a prime number, this can also be a composite number, this can also be non-prime numbers. Here one of the pattern it is given natural numbers. It can be any one of classification, even, odd, prime, composite, non-prime numbers. Fine. Question number 7. 58 question mark 64 72 88 or 120. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. Is there a small jump between the numbers or there is a big jump between the numbers? That is important. That easily we can observe that there is a small jump from one number to the next number. Let's see how much is the jump. 64 to 72 increased by 8. 72 to 88 increased by 16. 88 to 120 increased by 32. Look at this. Look at this. 8, 16, 32. So what is the logic happening here? I mean, what is the process happening here? Look at this. 8, 16, 32. What are these two numbers? What are these two numbers? Look at here. 8 to 16, 2 times. 16 to 32, 2 times. This is becoming double. 16 become double, 32, 8 becomes 16. So this should be 4, then it becomes double, then it will become 8. So this should be 2, then again it is 2 times. So this is simple. Okay. Here what you can observe here? 58 plus 2 is 60 and 60 plus 4 is 64. Perfectly matching. So what is the missing number is 60. Difference of difference. Here is the first stage, and in the second stage you can observe that into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 stages. Stage 1, stage 2. Sometimes you may not get your answer, or you will be not able to identify the logic in the step 1. Then you have to go to the next step. That is difference of difference. Difference of difference is nothing but that can be a product also. Okay. Or it can also be a difference. Now the same thing you can also go check with the difference. Like here to here is 2 and 4 and 8 and 16 and 32. Now again go through the next step. 2, 4, 8, 16. Again go through that. 2, 4, 8. Again go through that. 2, 4. Like step by step. Or it is simply you can observe that into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Instead of going for this many number of steps, we can observe it is easily 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. Choice 5. What is the answer? 60. None of these. Question number 8. Again the numbers. Look at the numbers. 24, 167, 287, 386, 466. Are these numbers are increasing slowly or rapidly? Either is a small jump or a big jump between the numbers. Easily you can see. Here to here, small jump. Small jump. Small jump. Though here is a big jump, mostly we will be focusing on the last 3 numbers if it is in the increasing pattern. If it is in the decreasing pattern, we will be focusing on the first 3 numbers, not on all the numbers. Okay. And when it is increasing rapidly, that will be clearly visible to you. Okay. 386, 466. How much it is increased by? 80. 287, 386. How much it is? 99. Yes, 99. 167, 287. Simple calculation. 120. 24, 167, 143. What are these numbers? 143, 120, 99, 80. Can you able to recognize these numbers? Yes. What are these numbers? Those are not squares but closest to squares. 80 can be written as 9 square minus 1. Combination logic. 99 can be written as 10 square minus 1. 120 can be written as 11 square minus 1. 143 can be written as 12 square minus 1. So 12 square minus 1, 11 square minus 1, 10 square minus 1. What will be next? 9 square minus 1. So it's 9 square minus 1. So 12, 11, 10, 9. What is the classification? Natural numbers. So before 9, what is the natural number? 8. So what should be my logic? 8 square minus 1. So 64 minus 1, 63. So 466 plus 63 will be my answer. That is 529. 529. So choice 5. Now if you observe that so far, we observe the difference directly natural, directly even, like that kind of logics, or the difference is the squares and difference is the combination, difference of difference. These are all important logics. So choice 5. Observation of numbers is very, very important. Recognition of the numbers is very, very important. Especially prime numbers, squares and cubes, nearest to squares and nearest to cubes. These numbers are very, very important. Question number 9. Look at these numbers. 48, 24, 36, 90, 14, 17.5. 14, 17.5. Now, if you look at this number, 48, 24, 36, 90, question mark 1417.5. From here to here, is it exactly off? Is it exactly off? 48, 24. Is it exactly off? Which is nothing but multiplied by 0.5 times off. Okay, so keep this point in your mind. If the second number is exactly off of the first number, if the second number is exactly off of the first number, means increasing and decreasing, and second number is exactly off of the first number or closest to off of the first number, closest to off of the first number. It need not to be 24, 25, 26, 23. It can also be. So closest to off of the first number, then you can apply decimal logic. This is one clear indication. Or in the given numbers, if you find decimals, then also you can apply decimal logic. But this is very important. If the second number is exactly off of the first number or closest to off of the first number, then you can apply the decimal logic. And that can be addition or that can be multiplication. That we have to check. But there you can apply decimal logic. 48 into 0.5 is 24. Now 24, 36. It is exactly 1.5 times. 24 into 1.5 is 36. 36 and 90. It is exactly 2.5 times. 36 to the 72. Half of the 36 is 18. 72 plus 18, 90. So what should be my next number? 3.5 times. 3.5 times. 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. Next will be 4.5. Right. So what is 90 into 3.5? 93 is a 270. Off of the 90 is 40. So 270 plus 45. 93 is a 70. Off of the 90 is 45. So 270 plus 45 is 315. So 315 into 4.5. How to make it simple? 300 4s are how much? 1200. 15 4s are 60. So 1260 is 4 times. But we have to take more off time. What is the off of 315? 157.5. 157.5. So 5, 7, 11, 1, 4. Perfectly matching 4.5 times. Right. Choice 4. And keep this in your mind. Second number is exactly off of the first number or nearest to off of that number. Then you can apply decimal logic. When I am saying nearest to off of the number, what could be the logic? Let me explain with this question. Let me explain. Let us take one more, 10, and I am taking 6 here. Okay. Next, 8. Next, 15. And so on. Okay. I am not taking more numbers. Look at this number. 10 to 6. It is off of the first number. 10 off 5, and it is 6. So how much is more than that by 1? So into 0.5 plus 1. You can write in this way. 6 and 8 you can write in the form of this way. Into 1 plus 2. 8 and 15. 8 into 1.5. 8 into 1.5 is how much? 12 plus 3. Look at here. 0.5, 1, 1.5. Addition plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Natural numbers. So this kind of logics. Not only exactly half, nearest to the half. Then also you can apply the decimal logic, but it may not be a product logic. Product and difference combination. Okay. Here it is directly product. Here it is a product and difference combination. That's it. Because it is not a proper multiple. Fine. Question number 10. Now, here we can, that is what I am saying from the beginning. If it is increasing rapidly or decreasing rapidly, those numbers are easily visible. Easily we can identify. Like these big numbers they will give you. Okay. So it is in the decreasing pattern. It is in the decreasing pattern. If it is a decreasing pattern, we have to apply division, divided by logic. Or if you want to take it in the reverse way, you can apply multiplication logic. Whatever the way you are convenient, you can do that. Okay. 1,87,500, 37,500. It is exactly divided by 5. 37,500, 7,500. Again, it is exactly divided by 5. 7,500, 1,500 divided by 5. It is recently given in IBPS PO prelims. 1,500, 300 exactly 5 times. 360 divided by 5 times. So again will be next divided by 5. 60 divided by 5, 12. So the answer is 12. So divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5 and so on. So easily you can recognize if the given numbers are increasing rapidly. They will give you very big numbers. There is a large jump between the one number to the next number. Very rare situation there, you cannot identify whether it is a difference or product. Very rare situation. In that cases, give the preference to the difference. If it is not possible, then go ahead with the product. Otherwise, product logic can be identified very easily. There will be a big jump. Question number 11. 5, 13, 44, 227, 1600, 17,630. Look at this. How rapidly it is increasing from here to here, here to here. Increasing rapidly. Easily we can observe, right? But the important thing is, we should not fear of by looking at the larger numbers. You should try to recognize the logic. I mean, you should try to do the calculation. Okay. 1600, 17,613. Maximum how many times you can do? 16,176, 11 times. Okay, let's see. If it is 11 times, 1600 into 11 will be 17,600. But how much it is more than that by 13? So 17,613 can be written as into 11 plus 13. Okay, let's see. 227, 1600. Maximum how many times? 8 times. If it is 8 times, it will go more than 1800, right? Because already 208 is a 1600, 28 is again 160, it will be near to almost 1800. But the number is 1600 only. So maximum I can do 7 times. So if I am doing it for 7 times, what is 207 is 1400? What is 27 is 140? What is 7 sevens? 49. So what will be this? 1589. But what is the number given here? 1600. So how much it is more than that by 11? Look at this. Into 11 plus 3 into 7 plus 11. Look at here. 44, 227. It is easy calculation. Maximum how many times? 5 times. 44 5s. 220. How much it is more than that by 7? So plus 7. 1344. 13 maximum 3 times. 13 3 is a 39. How much it is more than that by 5? 5 and 13. 2 times 5 2 is a 10 And how much it is more than that by 3? So into 2 plus 3. Look at this logic. Into 2 plus 3, into 3 plus 5, into 5 plus 7, into 7 plus 11, into 11 plus 13. You may get it out. Sir, why should we check only larger numbers? See, you may check with the smaller numbers also, but smaller numbers we can relate in so many ways. But the largest number can be related in very less number of ways. Here I can write into 2 plus 3, into 3 minus 2. So many ways you can relate. But the largest number can be related in the less number of ways. So that's why we'll give the preference to the larger numbers. Okay. And with which numbers we are multiplying, that is also important, right? Into 2, into 3, into 5, into 7, into 11. What are these numbers? Prime numbers, consecutive prime numbers. So after 11 will be 13. So into 13. And with which numbers we are adding? 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. What are these numbers? 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Again, these numbers are prime numbers because 9 is not there. If 9 is there, you may go ahead with prime number. But 9 is not there. 3, 5, 7, 9 is missing. It means composite number is missing. 11, 13. So these numbers are prime numbers. So after 13, prime number is 17. So into 13 plus 17 will be my answer. So 17, 6, 13 into 13 plus 17. See, really we have to do the calculation, means it depends on the given choices. Okay. Now let me explain. 17,613, when it is multiplied with the 3, definitely the unit digit will be 9. Right. When it is added with 17, again unit digit what I will get? 6. Look at that. How many options are available with 6 as a unit digit? Only one option. So choice 1. So this is also one of the shortcut technique where you can eliminate the choices. Okay. And 17, 6, 13 into 13 plus 17 will be absolutely 22, 89, 86. This kind of clues will be given, but we have to catch in that pressure. The numbers which we are multiplying are prime numbers and the numbers which we are adding are also prime numbers. Choice 1. And we are discussing all the different logics, okay, where you can apply classification of numbers logic. Here we have taken prime numbers. You may take even, odd, prime, composite or combination. One is even, one is odd. One is prime, one is even. Like this also you can apply. One is natural number, one is prime number. You may apply that also. The numbers which you are multiplying may be natural. The numbers which you are adding may be prime numbers. Anything is possible. Look at the given series. 6, 7, 18, 63, 268, 1365. Here to here it is increasing rapidly. And from here to here also it is increasing rapidly. So there is a big jump from one number to the another number. Let's see. 268 and 1365. Maximum how many times you can multiply? 5 times. Let's check 5 times. 260 into 5, 1300. 8 5 is 40. So 268 into 40 is 1340. But what is the given number? 65, 1365. So how much it is more than that by? 25. Okay. 25. 5. 63 to 68. Maximum how many times? Let's check it. 4 times. Okay. 63 4s are how much? 64s are 240. 3 4s are 12. 252. So if I multiply for 4 times, I will get 252. But what is the given number? 268. So how much it is more than that by? 16. So into 4 plus 16. Okay. Let's check 18 and 63. Maximum 3 times. 18 3 is a 54. And how much it is more than that by? 9. So 54 plus 9, 63. Right. Now 7 and 18. Maximum how many times? 2 times. 7 2 is a 14. You may say into 3 minus 3 also. But look at the pattern. Into 3 plus 9, into 4 plus 16. Every time we are doing addition. So why should I go for subtraction? Into 3 minus 3. Right. And it is already observed that into 3, into 4, into 5. In which classification I will get 3, 4, 5 consecutively. There is only one such classification, that is natural number. So definitely before 3 will be 2. So into 2. 7 2 is a 14 plus 4, 18. Now here will be into 1 plus 1. Now look at the numbers. What are the numbers which we are multiplying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. consecutive natural numbers. So next will be 6. And the numbers which we are adding 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Can you recognize these numbers? Yes. 25 is 5 square, 16 is 4 square, 9 is 3 square, and the 4 is 2 square, 1 is 1 square. So into 1 plus 1 square, into 2 plus 2 square, into 3 plus 3 square, into 4 plus 4 square, into 5 plus 5 square, and the next will be into 6 plus 6 square. So what is my answer? 1365 into 6 plus 36. Now again, 5 when it is multiplied with 6, unit digit I will get 0. Right? 6 square 36. If I add that, again I will get the unit digit as 6. So how many options are available with 6? Only one such option. So choice 1 is my answer. Simple. So 1365 into 6 plus 6 square will be 8226. Or if you want to do complete calculation, that you can do. But that is time waste. If more than one option is available with the unit digit 6, definitely you have to do. When there is only one option is available, don't waste your time. Fine. So choice 1. Question number 13. 100, 725, 981, question mark, 1078, 1079. Okay. Look at this. Here to here it is increasing rapidly, but there is a small jump. Again there is a small jump. So definitely 981, 1078, if you observe that, the answer which we are going to take, that will be between these two numbers only, right? So again there will be a small jump. So completely what I can say that increasing gradually. Increasing gradually, which is nothing but difference logic that you can apply. Okay, let's see. 1725, what is the difference? 625. 725, 981, what is the difference? Let us take the round figure, 900 between these two. So how much from here to here to get 900? 175. And here it is how much? 81. 81. So how much it is? 256. So here is 256. Okay. Let's see. 1078, 1079. How much it is? 1. Okay. 625 can be written as 25 square. Okay. 256 can be written as 16 square. And this can be written as 1 square. Look at this. 1 square, 16 square, 25 square. What will be the missing squares? Can you guess it? Can you guess it? What are the missing squares? It can be, if you assume that this is a 1 and this is 4 square, this is 5 square and this is 1 square. This 1 is 1 square, this 16 is 4 square and this 25 is 5 square, which is nothing but 5 to the power 4, 4 to the power 4. Then this will be 3 to the power 4. Right, which is nothing but 9 square. Now here 2 to the power 4, which is nothing but what? 4 square, and 1 to the power 4. So this is how we can identify the logic. So what will be the number here? 981 plus 81. What is 981 plus 81? Definitely 1062. 1062. 1062 and 4 square is 16, or 2 power 4 is 16. So 1062 plus 16, 1078, perfectly matching. So what is the missing number? 1062. Choice 5. None of this. Choice 5. So here is the logic is about powers. 5 to the power 4, 4 to the power 4, 3 to the power 4, 2 to the power 4, 1 to the power 4, or 25 square, 16 square, 9 square, 4 square, 1 square. 1 is 1 square, 4 is 2 square, 9 is 3 square, 16 is 4 square, 25 is 5 square. You may also treat in that way. Fine. Directions for questions 14 to 20. Identify the wrong number in each of the following number series. Okay. Before going to the question, let me explain first what is exactly wrong number, how these questions will be answered. See, what are all the logics that we have applied in identifying the next number? All these logics can be applied here also, but here we need to identify the a wrong number. Let us take an example. 5, 6, 12, 15, 60, 65. Okay. Here it is given 64. Let us take. Here it is given 64. Okay. Now if you observe the logic, here to here it is plus 1. And here it is 6 and 2 into 2. 12 and 15 plus 3. And here it is into 4. Okay. By applying the same plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 4, my logic will be plus 5. So 60 plus 5, 65. But what is the number is given here? 64. So this number will be considered as a wrong number. So while going through the pattern, somewhere else it breaks the pattern. So the number which breaks the pattern will be considered as a wrong number. Okay. So what are all the logics that we applied in the number series can be applied here also. Clear? Now move to the questions. Look at the numbers. 2, 5, 14, 47, 196, 977, 5870. You can clearly see that there is a big jump. There is a big jump. When there is a big jump, we can go ahead with the product logic, right? So 977, 5870. Maximum, how many times you can do the calculation? Tell me. Maximum. It is almost closest to 1000, right? And it is almost closest to 6000. So maximum, how many times? Not more than 6 times. So let us do the 977 into 6. What is 977 into 6? 977 into 6. 2 times and 4, 7, 6 are 42 plus 6, 46. 4, 9, 6 are 54 plus 4, 58. 5862. But what is the number given here? 5870. Right. So what I can write? This can be written in the form of into 6 plus 8. Into 6 plus 8. And you should have a little bit patience here, because we are trying to identify the wrong number. So definitely somewhere else it breaks the pattern. Okay. So you should try to identify the proper sequence over there. So definitely when you are trying to identify the logic from one number to the next number, definitely you will not get the proper sequence. You have to make a proper sequence. Okay. Look at this. 196, 977. Maximum how many times? 5 times. Not more than that, right? So 196 5s are how much? 195 are how much? 950. Plus 6. 6 5s are 30. Right. So 980. And what is the number given here? 977. So what I can write? Into 5 minus 3. Into 5 minus 3 I can write. We don't know which is correct, which is wrong, right? So we should continue it. Okay. 47 and 196 maximum 4 times, right? 47 4s are how much? 47 4s are 44s are 60, 7 4s are 28. 44s are 160, 7 4s are 28. How much it is totally? 168, 188. And what is number? 196. So how much it is more than that by 8? So into 4 plus 8. 44 is 160, 7 plus 4 is 28. Totally 188. But the number is 196. So again into 4 plus 8. Into 4 plus 8. But we don't know which is correct, which is wrong. Go ahead. 1442. Maximum how many times? 3 times. Right. 14 3s are 42. But how much is more than that by 5? So into 3 plus 5. 5 and 42. But the one thing is confirmed. Here I am multiplying it for 6 times. Here I am multiplying for 5 times. Here we are multiplying for 4 times and 3 times. Definitely to get the proper sequence, it has to be 2 times. And this has to be 1 time. There is no doubt. Right? So if I do for 1 time, 2 1s are 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay. 5 2s are 10 plus 4. Now look at the pattern. Into 1 plus 3. Into 2 plus 4. Into 3 plus 5. Into 4 plus 8. Into 5 minus 3. Into 6 plus 8. So we have to make a proper sequence here. Okay. Multiplication is confirmed. Into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6. Let us take the numbers which we are adding. Look at here. 3, 4, 5. And here it is 8, 3, 8. Look, let us observe it. 3, 4, 5, 8, minus 3 and 8. Look at this, where it may break the pattern. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By correcting these two, 8. It is following the proper sequence, right? Yes. So this can be your proper sequence. So what should be my logic? Into 4 plus 6 into 5 plus 7. But whether it is correct or wrong, cross-checking is also very, very important. Okay. Don't assume that. You have to cross-check it. So 47 fours, already we discussed 168, 188. 188 plus 6 is 194. Okay. So instead of 196, 194 is required. But if 194 is there, will it matches with into 5 plus 7 is very, very important for us. 195 are how much? 950. 5 4s are 20. 970. Plus 7, 977. Perfectly matching. So in 194 into 5 plus 7 is 977. So what is the wrong number in the series? 196. So where it breaks the pattern? 196. So in this way you need to correct the pattern. Okay. So definitely there will be one wrong pattern, wrong will be given, that you need to correct it to get a proper sequence. So you need to assume the logic. Their classification of numbers will help you a lot. Consecutive natural numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The numbers which we are multiplying are consecutive natural numbers, and the numbers which we are adding are 3, 4, 5, dash, dash, 8. Consecutive natural numbers. So 6 and 7 are missing. This is how we can identify. So choice 4. $280, $290, $300, $314, $330, $350, $375. Easily observable. We can observe that. Numbers are increasing gradually. So increasing gradually, we will be checking the difference logic. Now let's check the difference. 280, 290, 10. 290, 300, 10. You won't find a proper sequence because there is a one wrong number. 300, 314, 14. 314, 330, 16. 330, 350, 20. 350, 375, 25. Okay. 10, 10, 14, 16, 20, 25. You cannot see any proper sequence. Okay. Let's check the difference of difference. Okay. Difference of difference. How much here it is? 5. 16, 20, 4. 5 and 4. 14, 16, 2. 10 and 14, 10 and 14, 4. And here is 10, right? So 10 and 10, 0 difference. Okay. Let's check it. Which could be a proper pattern? Look at here. 5, 4, plus 1, 3. 3, 2, 1. Difference of difference may be a consecutive natural numbers. Difference of difference may be consecutive natural numbers. If this is the case, okay. Here to here, 16 to 20, no issue. 20 to 25, no issue. 4 and 5. So here is 3. So if it is 3, this I have to make it 13. This I have to make it 13. Then 13 plus 3, 16. Clear? Then I have to make it this as a how much? 11. Because 11, 12, 13. Then automatically 10, 1, 11. Right? Now, if that is the case, so difference of difference is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is okay. But is this sequence is okay or not? We need to check, right? 10, 11, 13, 20, 16, 20, 25. Is this correct or not? Also we need to check, right? Because we have to identify the wrong number. So 10, if it is 11, 290 plus 11, instead of 300, we require 311. 311 plus 13, 314. Perfectly matching. So what is the wrong number in the series? 311. And what is the logic is? Difference of difference is consecutive natural numbers. It is a typical logic, but important. This kind of questions they are given in the exam. Difference of difference. Logic is difference of difference. If the wrong numbers are given at the beginning or at the end, it is easy. But if it is given at the middle, it will be a little bit difficult to identify it. Choice 4. It is 300. Okay. Move to the next question. 800, 585, 461, 398. There is a small difference, right? 363, 365, 372, 363. Small difference between the numbers, right? Well, let's check it. 800, 585. How much difference is? 125? No. It is 215. I'm sorry, 215. Okay. 585, 461, 124. Okay. 461, 398, 61 and 2, 63. Okay. 398, 372, it is 26. Fine. 372, 63, it is 9. 63 to plus 2. So far it is minus. But here it is plus. But look at the numbers. 215, 124, 63, 26. Can you recognize these numbers? Yes. These are nearest to cubes. 215 can be written as 6 cube minus 1. 124 can be written as 5 cube minus 1. 63 can be written as 4 cube minus 1. 26 can be written as 3 cube minus 1. Till here it is okay. 6 cube minus 1, 5 cube minus 1, 4 cube minus 1, 3 cube minus 1. Consecutive natural number 6, 5, 4, 3 in the decreasing order. So what will be this? 2 cube minus 1. What will be next? 1 cube minus 1. If it is a proper logic. Right. I have to make a proper logic, right? No. 2 cube minus 1 will be how much? 8. If it is a 8, 372 plus 8 will be how much? 372 minus 8 will be 364. 364, sorry. 372 2 cube minus 1, right? So it should be 7. 8, 2 cube is 8, 8 minus 1, 7. So 372 minus 7, 365. Right. And 1 cube minus 1 is 0. So here to here, what is the difference will be? 0. Perfectly matching. So what is the wrong number? 363. And what is the correct number? 365. Choice 3. And the logic is combination logic. Combination logic. N cube minus 1. 3, 8, 23, 58, 203, 608, 18, 23. Clearly we can observe the numbers are increasing rapidly. Very big jump, almost 3 times, almost 3 times, almost 3 times, more than 3 times, and nearest to 3 times, nearest to 3 times, nearest to 3 times. So clearly we can say that it is increasing rapidly. Maximum how many times? 3 times. 608 into 3, 1824. But what is given? 1823. So minus 1. 203, 608 into 3. 203, 3 is a 609. Minus 1. Now 3 and 8. 3, 3 is a 9. Minus 1. 8 and 23. 8, 3 is a 24. Or minus 1. 23, 3 is a 69. 69 minus 1 will be 68. Let's assume that these are wrong number. Into 3 minus 1 according to this pattern. Let's check it. 68, 3 is a how much? 204. Minus 1, 203. Perfectly matching. So what is the wrong number in the series? 58. Simple one. So choice 1. $18. 8, 9, 32, 49, 68, 89, 120. Increasing slowly, right? There is a small difference between the numbers. So we can check for difference logic. We can check for difference logic. Let's check the difference logic. 8, 19, 11. Okay. 19, 32, 13. 32, 49, 17. Can you able to recognize these numbers? 11, 13, 17. Prime numbers, right? 49, 68, 19. It is also prime number. So if you assume that it is a prime number, next will be 23 and next will be 29. But check it whether it is following that or not. 68 plus 23, 91. 91 plus 29, 120. Perfectly matching. So what is the difference is? Difference is consecutive prime numbers. And where it breaks the pattern? With the 89. What is required? 91. So 89. Choice 4. Very simple one. Difference is prime numbers. Nineteenth one. Look at these numbers. How big these numbers are. How it is increasing. 3,000, 98,000, 192, 3,000. Almost double. 8 times, 9 times, 10 times, right? It is almost how many times? 32 times, right? Okay, so it is increasing rapidly. So increasing rapidly, of which logic we are going to apply? Product logic. Fine. Look at this. 3 and 3, exactly one time. 3 and 2, 3 and 6, 2 times. 6 and 24, 4 times. 1 time, 2 times, 4 times. So let's check this one also, you'll get the clarity. 24, 192. Maximum how many times? 24 8s are 28s are 160 and 4 8s are 32, 182. Yes, perfectly matching. 8 times. Look at this pattern. 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, 8 times. Every time it becoming double, right? Every time it is becoming double, right? 1 double 2, 2 2 times, 4 4 2 times 8. Next will be 8 2 times 16. Right? 16 2 times 32. Right? Now look at this. If this is a logic, 1372 into 32 will be unit digit should be 4. But what is given here? 98,000. So you can say that what is the wrong number in the series is 98,000. As the logic is correct. Into 1, into 2, into 4, into 8, into 16, into 32. If you want to check it, 192 into 16 is how much? 192 into 16. 6 2 is a 12, 1, 9 6 is a 54, 5, 6 1 is a 6 plus 5, 11. 192. So 2703. 3072 perfectly matching. So there is no issue in these numbers. So definitely what will be the wrong number? 98,000. Or in a simple terms, 3072 into 32, I should get unit digit 4. But it is not there. So this is a wrong number. Choice 3. Last question. 68, 34, 51, 51, 102, 255. Look at this. 68, 34. In this session we have discussed, if the second number is exactly half of the first number, you can apply the decimal logic. Did you remember that? Yes, then apply it. 68, 34. And there is a wrong number. Don't forget that. Exactly 0.5 times. 68 into 0.5 is 34. Okay. Look at this. 34, 51. 34 into 1.5. 34 into 1.5. 51, 51, 1 time. 51, 102, 2 times. Let's see which is correct, which is wrong. We have to decide. 102, 255. 102, 255. 102, 2s are how much? 102, 2s are how much? 204. 102 halves are how much? 51. So into 2.5. Look at this. Into 0.5, into 1, into 2, into 2.5 I am getting. So what will be a proper logic? What can be the proper logic? That we have to decide. Okay. Look at this. Assuming that this 0.5, this is 1, this is 1.5, this is 2, this is 2.5. Will it follow a proper logic or not? We'll check it. Okay. 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. You have to do like this only. There is no other alternative. Okay. Because when there is a wrong number, definitely it won't follow a proper sequence. You have to make it a proper sequence by taking some assumptions. Now, let us assume that 34 into 1, 34. Okay. 34 into 1.5 is how much? 51. Perfectly matching. So what is required? It is not 51. What is required in that place? 34. Simple. So what is the wrong number in the series? 51. That is choice 1. Fine. So here we discussed all the different type of logics which are given in the recent exams. So please keep practicing and try to implement the logics. Okay. If you have as many questions you will practice, you will be exposed to that many logics. In number series, that is very, very important. Okay. And keep these points in your mind. Difference logic, product logic, combination logic, and recognition of numbers, prime numbers, squares, and cubes. Keep this in your mind and practice it. Then you will get perfection. Okay. Then you will get success. Thank you for joining the session. Have a great day.